Hi, this video is for everybody who's going to be doing the 10-day transformation or 10-day cleanse, and the cleanse is going to start tomorrow. And I know there's a couple people that just had ordered it late, so you might not get it for another day or two. So just start when it comes in. Start preparing now. I had posted something on the other day about making sure to start eating lighter meals, and like the preparing for the journey. It's like I'll read here. I put this up, but for best results, start drinking more water, consume fruit in the morning, salad in the afternoon, and vegetable soup or steamed veggies in the evening, and reduce your consumption of meat, cheese, and bread. So the processed foods. Those are foods that don't digest easily in the system. You want things that are going to start breaking down in your system a little quicker. And this is just preparing you. Don't eat big, large meals. Eat smaller meals because you don't want your stomach really stretched out when you start this. And so that's going to be going in and starting. I was just at my chiropractor's office, and I was explaining to him that I was doing this 10-day cleanse. And he said he does a cleanse every 6 months. And he said, like, going into, I was explaining how the cleanse works, and he's like, just be prepared that the first 2 days are going to probably be the toughest. So I would say 2-3 days, and then after that, I mean, that's what I've read too. So I read some of the reviews on this, and it seemed that the first 2-3 days, and then you start feeling better, and it starts getting a lot easier, and your energy starts to come up. I had told you on the other video that they had the flex items that were part of it. These are only if you absolutely have to have some food and eat. So they said don't do them if you don't need them. So they're not part of it, what you're supposed to be doing. They're there only if you have to have something to eat. So I was wrong on that. The other thing is coffee. So this is going to be my last coffee for the next 10-12 days. Who knows, maybe forever. You never know. And this is one of my worst habits. I usually drink two or three of these things a day, and I've cut it out for weeks at a time, and I know when I first cut it out, I get some pretty good headaches, and the amount of coffee that I drink, it's gonna be probably 2-3 days of some headaches. If it gets too bad, I will have some either black tea or green tea just to get some caffeine. I had just called and spoke to a girl about the program, and one of the things you want to try to avoid caffeine as much as you can. So this is like a cleanse fast. This is going to be cleaning out your system, and one of the things with this is like you're trying to clean out your system with this fast and cleanse that you're doing. So try to cut out caffeine if you can. And if there's any concerns or anything, they also have a doctor. His name is Dr. Michael, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his last name, but Holschild, I think. I can't even read my own writing. And his number is 1-800-962-5433. So the number 2, if you need to contact Perinatal on all their products, the number is listed on the label, so you can find their number if you need to call and speak to anybody if you have any questions or concerns as we're going through this. So be mentally prepared. It's like, again, just know the first 2-3 days are probably going to be very tough, and just do your best, and that's all you can do. It's like, keep doing your best. It's going to be hard. No, it's going to be hard. It should get easier as we go, but the results that it's only 10 days, so it's like that 10 days when we're in it, when we start tomorrow, that 10 days is going to seem like an eternity. And it's, again, like when you're doing things like this, it's like you're creating discipline. So it's like right now, it's like this is not going to be easy and no simple task at all, but it's doable, and I mean, you can do it. Now when you're doing this, and because what you're going to be fighting against is hunger, and like your brain, you're going to just be aware, like your brain's going to be thinking about food, wanting food, and just kind of maybe even hyper focusing and thinking about it, and it might be hard to even think about other things as you're going through this. But when you're not giving into that, you're building discipline. You're not giving into that need, and that's like our hunger is one of our survival things. So it's like our brain's going on survival mode, like I want food. And when you develop discipline, that's a muscle in your brain that leads into all other things that develop discipline in your life. So the discipline that you're going to be creating here, I want everybody to, I know a lot of people, most people that are doing this that I've talked to are doing this to lose some weight. So I know you don't want to gain the weight back, and you like to lose and get down whatever your personal goal is. So this discipline that you're developing through these 10 days, use that and keep developing it after, and start creating like better eating habits. Because if you start eating bad food, you're going to gain the weight back. Start educating yourself. You have to know. There's hundreds of different ways to be healthy. There is no one way. This program, I mean, you can get supplements and that sort of thing. I'm not a big supplement person. I don't take any supplements. It's going to be really the first time I don't take vitamins. I just eat really healthy. This is an option for people. You can use these to create some health in your life, and there's products and things that you can order through here. You can eat healthy, eat whole, but educate yourself. Make some choices on foods and things that you're going to eat, some things you're going to start adding. Start figuring out what works for you. Like as my wife and I, we got like a really cool little simple healthy lifestyle that we live, and we're going to learn some things. Like last night I cooked some butternut carrot soup that I made, and it's like, who knows, maybe at night we're going to start like once or twice a week, maybe we'll have soup. But it's like these are little things that you learn when you do programs. Like you start learning like, oh, I can do this to keep the weight off, or I can do this gives me good energy. And it's a constant learning process. And if you want to be successful and lose the weight, keep it off, that's what you have to do. Let me see. I had a bunch of things I wanted to make sure I tell. Yeah, definitely if you have any questions, you can either call the company or you can send me a message on Facebook or call me. And measurement. So I'm going to put a measurement sheet up. I have to create. I'll get on the computer now and create a measurement sheet. So it'll be. And I have one now that I use for my clients. I may use that one. I don't know, but I'll put one up so you can track your measurements. The measurements we're going to take chest, waist, hips, right arm, right thigh, left thigh. When you take the measurements, just take them at their widest point, and that's just take them at your widest point. Also, on the measurement sheet, there'll be a place to keep your weight. So just make sure that you weigh, and you're gonna see. I'm gonna be documenting and and also take pictures. Sorry, forget that part. Make sure you take pictures. Take a standing up front. I'm not sure if you can see my head here or not, and then standing up to the side. Take them in tight clothes so you can really see, and maybe take them in the same clothes if not, just so you can see the results. And those are things that are going to motivate you, and who knows, you might inspire other people, it's always good to inspire other people to change and kind of create. The obesity in this country is outrageous, and the overweight. I think it's been about 6 months or so since I've read, but last time I read, I think it's around 65% of the country's overweight. So the more people we motivate and inspire to change. That's what I do. That's what I do as a personal trainer. It's like I'm always trying to help people to be healthy. There's a lot of benefit other than just looking good. That's just the byproduct. That's not what I sell. I sell people health and just everything else that comes with like looking better, feeling better, and then all those things. So I think I covered everything here, and if you have any questions, let me know. You can call the company. I'll give you their number here. Their number is 1-888-747-6733. And let's do this. It starts tomorrow. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. And let's make this next 10 days count. So, okay. I'll talk to you soon.